to this channel, OHL and 20. This is where we break down all 20 OHL teams, including stats, player predictions, trades, and much more. Well, in this video, you may have caught my other video in the past of NHL 25 and my predictions for that. So I recently downloaded some recorded video from the OHL mode in NHL 22 and 23 that I was playing. And I thought I'd share them just to, bring back some memories and maybe my even recommendations or predictions for maybe what I might think that NHL 25 could involve. Let's start with this video. It was the Saginaw Spirit versus the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. It was in Sault Ste. Marie, but this was an OHL/WHL combination of the league. Sorry, QMJHL. And so let's just play this. And pretty much what this was it was the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds and the Saginaw Spirit. These were the top two teams that defeated. It was a single knockout, and they knocked out every other OHL/WHL team. There must have been at least 52 teams in this tournament, maybe over, maybe 60 teams. I'm not sure. I'd have to go back. But it was just every WHL and OHL team. There was a single knockout, and somehow the Saginaw Spirit, the reigning 2024 Memorial Cup champions, facing off against the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, they were this top team to play. It was obviously, I mean, you can't actually do an OHL Memorial Cup, single individual tournament. So it was the NHL. And, well, it was a chance to win the Stanley Cup, have your name on the Stanley Cup. So that was one of my favorite tournaments. I'll let this video keep going because we'll see the the championship here in about 20 seconds. But yeah, this was just a great overall tournament. It was, like I said, a single knockout, and I really enjoyed this because it was the WHL versus OHL teams, and it was round one, round two, round three, round four. I think there were maybe like 6 or 7 rounds, but it was if you wanted to keep going, you had to win this tournament. And so this was just a great victory. As you can see, the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds just knocked off the Saginaw Spirit as well. Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds won the Stanley Cup. This was a very fun tournament to play. I've even done tournaments in the past where it was NHL versus OHL, and well, as you would expect, the NHL would end up winning that tournament over the OHL. I've done, just OHL tournaments, and this was a lot of fun. Okay, Samuel Ivanoff of the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds wins the Conn Smythe, so it was. I mean, this is why I recorded it because memories just to look back on, and actually not even that. I wasn't even playing this tournament. This was all simulated, but I wanted to watch it and just see how this would turn out. Not gonna lie, the Barrie Colts actually came very far. They actually came to the semifinals, and I actually still have my written bracket down, which is really cool. There you go, Sault Ste. Marie Greyhound fans. The Greyhounds have won the Stanley Cup. Probably every junior hockey club's dream. Yeah, this was a lot of fun just to have them win it. I'll speed up the video here. I'll speed up the video here. There you go. Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, Stanley Cup champions. Now you actually get the presentation of your name on the Stanley Cup here. And that's not very rare for a lot of junior hockey league teams. Yep, that's right. Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds are your 2020, I guess, 3 Stanley Cup champions. Yep, 2022, 2023. I actually skipped a year with 2024 NHL 24 because I potentially knew that there were more relocations coming, so I just wanted to wait till NHL 2025. I mean, you had the Belleville, you had the Brantford Bulldogs who were in NHL 2024, and then you had the Brampton Steelheads from Mississauga, and then obviously you had the Utah Hockey Club moving from Arizona. The next video I want to show you. Now, this was a pretty cool demonstration here. This was against the Kingston Frontenacs, Barrie Colts, my OHL team. Sodrell had the puck. He ended up shooting and missing it as he hit the glass. That puck goes out. Now, I like to play on action camera ice instead of like the bird's eye view. So I couldn't see if there was a player here. So he somewhat dumped the puck down the ice. Not sure how that happened. My goalie. This was oh, this was Matt Guzda, wasn't it? Yeah, Guzda came out of um out of he didn't actually, he could have passed, but I didn't want the puck to get intercepted here. So he actually went around this Kingston defenseman. He passed it. He passed it up to Jacob Frasca. Frasca goes on a breakaway and puts a little move, whoop, little decon, puts it in the back of the net. So that was a really cool one of my favorite highlights. I actually recorded a lot. This was one of my other favorites, Barry Colts versus the Mississauga Steelheads. I slowed it down. I did like a fast replay and then I did a slow-mo replay. This was a little bit my favorite because he actually dived and the puck right in between the goalie and the post, in between that Mississauga defender. So that was my one of my other favorite highlights. I record a lot because I'm a big Barry Colts fan. So a lot of this was in a season mode between the Barry Colts and potentially some a random team. Here we go. A little deke, yep, right behind the Peterborough defenseman there, which was very cool. I think this was yes, I played an actual OHL season. The Barry Colts eliminated the Peterborough Petes. This was the video with the Barry Colts about to eliminate the Peterborough Petes before they went off to play in Hamilton for round number 2. I believe. Yes, I had Peterborough in round number 1. So this was obviously, I think this was actually game 5 of round 1. Barry Colts facing off against the Peterborough Petes. 10 seconds left, and the Barry Colts were advancing, going to Hamilton, which was fairly interesting to see. Another Eastern Conference rivalry, knocking out another Eastern Division team, which was very cool. Barry Colts moving on as they will go to round 2. That was one of my favorite highlights. Sorry, Peterborough Pete's fans. I love the Pete's, by the way. Great hockey franchise they got going out there in Peterborough. This one was actually against the Hamilton Bulldogs. You'll see why I saved this. Got some good goaltending here. I love what a save by Guzda. I loved Guzda, Antoine Thornton, obviously Ben West, who was just he was an overager who just finished his OHL career. I mean, this is our, I mean, obviously highlights I can just look back on. Yeah, there were some really good highlights, and which is why I recorded them. This was another one of my favorites here. This was against the North Bay Battalion. This is the slow-mo version, but I actually customized Matt Guzda's pads equipment just so it would kind of match a little bit more with his uniforms. Oh yeah, what a save. Actually, I think I even took a screenshot of that, and that was like something I put in my Canva for my graphic designs. Oh, beautiful toe save there by Guzda. Not letting North Bay have any scraps in front of the net. I'll show one more here. It was against the Niagara Ice Dogs. Just a beautiful shot right above, knocking off the bottle on the top. So just some little OHL memories, highlights to scoop back on. Did any of you play any OHL mode in any of the past NHL games? My actual personal favorite was NHL 14 and NHL 17. Even NHL 18, 19 were really good too, but those were my favorite versions of NHL. And obviously, I go into NHL. I mean, there's going to be some here and there seasons against, like, with the Montreal Canadiens, my NHL team, and my second favorite NHL team, the Vancouver Canucks. I would also say that if I'm gonna get NHL, it's obviously gonna be in an OHL mode, which is why I love playing these kinds of versions. And what are my predictions or what would be my recommendations for future NHL games? Well, in NHL 25, we've seen that they've moved the score clock back up to the left-hand corner, which is perfect. I mean, that's obviously any standard score clock that you would see on a broadcast televised event. What I love about even the score clock too is they've actually added the shot total, which is really good, especially on some of these shot totals, depending on what mode you're playing. I mean, I've played in pro mode, but I now play in now all star because obviously pro, if you play a lot, it gets a little too easy. And so yeah, I personally felt that the score clock needed to be back adjusted into the top left corner. Something else I would love to see again in NHL, maybe the future games. They added it in NHL 2K11, I remember, but the Zamboni mode, you can actually control the Zamboni to clean the ice during the intermissions. I'd also love to do, I don't know if like you can actually play in the future or just watch it as an animation. But warm ups, I'd love to see like, even if it's 5 minutes of warm ups, I'd love to see. I'd love to participate in that. Everyone's in the crease just taking shots on your backup goalie too, which I would absolutely love to see. That's just something I'd love to see in future games of NHL. What was your favorite NHL mode? If you have any favorite OHL highlight videos that you captured on record, be sure to send them to me. I'd love to see them. Or if you don't want to send them, that's totally fine. What was your favorite highlight? You can just type in the comments if you want. I always love to see the interaction in the comments of what people have seen on my videos and what your own experience has been for some of these games. So let me know. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, tell your friends, and tune in for more videos as we get ready for the upcoming 2024-25 OHL season. Thanks, and we'll see you again soon.